Welcome everyone, Mon here. Awesome. We are having a look at the Thaumaturge. I have done the demo before and it was released on the 4th of March. I really like this one. I know it's a top-down, but it's phenomenal, and the lore is something to behold, right? So if you're not too sure what the Thaumaturge is, it's a story-driven RPG with morally ambiguous choices, taking place in the culturally diverse world of the early 20th century Warsaw. In this world, salutors exist, the esoteric beings that only thaumaturges can truly perceive and use for their needs. Okay, so the reviews are very positive, really good game, not gonna lie. The developer is Fool's Theory and the publisher is 11-Bit Studios. All right, let's get stuck in.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
He looks so ill.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle, but such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
All right.
Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Please add, my love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
Not very nice of him, is it? All right. Find the miracle worker in the village. You can move freely around in the locations. Read, Dear Antony, it feels like ages we've passed since your last letter. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant, as you can guess. So these are personal letters, I think, from people. Dear Janko, please stop with the gentry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. The peasants are different now, and it's not all clear. Oh my gosh, okay. Bye, buddy. Have a good day. As a thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, or words, and you can reach your goals easier. That's cool. Use perception. So that's... Oh. The Tiflis Herald. The tragic events of August 29th have cast a shadow on the city of Tiflis. That sounds eerily something close to something else, but let's move on. Leaving it in deep mourning, yesterday's rally, where reform proposals set out by Minister Alexander Bolygin were to be discussed, was brutally interrupted by Cossacks troops that stormed inside the municipal board building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc. In the turmoil, 60 people were killed and over 100 were injured. People are shocked at another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many believe more mass strikes are inevitable.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Nice go.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
Hoping for the better. Okay, cool. I don't know, resume.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Here's a kitty. Protective charm made of strings, sticks, and feathers that's supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil powers. Wow. All right. I don't know how to read that, so I'm not going to. Soon the day will come when the people will throw off their hatred shackles with one stroke of a mighty arm. Hardened by work, struggle with misery, they will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events, so agonizing for many, be a torch that will kindle the flame of just revolution. It will only take a few people to raise their heads proudly and abandon their work for the flame to become an inferno that will consume their oppressor and cleanse our lands. It is already happening. Workers in major cities are preparing for action, and the country folk are also joining the fray. The hour of trial is upon us. Let us not lose heart. Cool.
You guys already got what's yours this week.
Molchat, we're here to keep order and that don't come free. It's getting colder, so the price is getting higher.
Hey, T! Nice boots. Are they warm?
Shanafir, aye, indeed.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca, don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We are the Tsar's soldiers. Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Oh, fight scene. Okay. When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown on the bars by their feet, of course, while they're... Alright. Alright. Let's start the fight. Okay, so this one is quick attack 5 to 6, and then... it's planned attack. I got 40 points, so... Go sleepy time. Ouchie. Okay, actions queue. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions to find out what they're planning. Unfold the actions queue at the top. Alright. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. Okay. So he's got 15. I'm curious. What's he gonna do? Let's smack him really hard, I think. I think we'll just finish him off with a quick one.
Serves the Ruskies right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Calling me a cripple, bud. Alright, let's go in. So this does have controller support as well. 100%.
Good boy.
Can we go up here? No. Find the miracle worker in the tavern.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin?
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
So you believe in this miraculous power, say you want to see for yourself. Yeah.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Wiktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
All right.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I would use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Rare breeds. Alright, draw a conclusion. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He's a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in different situations. Okay. A thaumaturge possesses perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart, deep word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. All right. On some items, you will find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of 3 forms. Unknown, you see it for the first time. Familiar, you've seen it before, but you're not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know who left it. Traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item. Okay.
Let's take a look around. Maybe I will try later.
Trace unknown. News from Yerevan. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of the Yerevan province, Prince Napoleon Julius Joseph Jerome Bonaparte, has just arrived in town. The highest officials are present at the welcoming ceremony, followed by a dinner with representatives from Yerevan's most eminent families. The Governor General's address to the townspeople is expected in the next few days. Beautiful.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
So it vibrates with a languishing moan of delight, the touch of silk, the sense of... I like this. This is so descriptive. An ornate prayer book containing prayers from the Russian Orthodox Rite, but which is soft and warm and is also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. Trace. Certain. Let's draw conclusion. Ah, Rasputin's passions. Who would have thought that this priest had such passion? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this one this is one of his healing methods. Hair cloth, a potential device for voluntary self-mortification of the body. Alright.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat.
Rasputin will remember this. Curious.
Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
Tell him what problem you've got, or ask him about the lady-in-waiting.
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild salutor, and that ended with me losing contact with my first salutor. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
So you can pay him well, so you're prepared to beg.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try.
Cool.
Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here.
Oh, this is so cool. Hey, babe.
I need to get out of here. What is this sound? Shackles?
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
Thought so.
You lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
All right.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Where's Rasputin?
He looks better.
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw it clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutor, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Back to life. Make a full recovery with the help of a miracle worker. Woohoo! Alright, quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch for the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objective will reveal the path to follow. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even the experienced Thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest.
What do we have here?
They'll go gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch! All these newcomers causing more problems.
Alright, dropped apple. Bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling. Dropped the fruit basket and left this orphan behind. Okay. Find a person with a flaw. Alright, I first want to have a look around in the town. I really like the fact that, you know what, and actually all your decisions and choices actually do impact the game. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm gonna start my own jazz band. Alright. Let's go to the cemetery.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Something continues to elude you. Keep searching. I just came back from the... Alright. Okay, so we
I'll
can
be
only
right
leave.
back.
Using thaumaturgy, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusion. If the manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will change. And the Uber will appear next to the character. Oh, cool. Okay. Alright, let's go find stuff and things. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? The coachman used the rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The rag reeked with the sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil made the spine crack like a fishbone, and the muscles burn with fire, and no one would help. Such was his job, such was his fate. This is really cool. All right. So this is all the traces and conclusions that we're getting into that's in our entries. Wow. So journal, that is obviously our quest, and this is what we figured out so far within the quest. Stories, salutors. That's so fantastic, where they actually explain everything. The traces of someone's personal imprint, heart, word, mind, deed. This dimension was chosen to categorize the subjects it deals with. The thaumaturge. That is so amazing. Like, I really like this when games actually do this. The Ooper. So this is our dude that's with us. My first salutor. Okay, he came to me more than 15 years ago, and I offered him my heart and the flow of pride I carry. By trying to capture others, I fell into a spiral of torment and exhaustion that cost me my connection. Ooh. And the payment. You were so beautiful, fallen angel, full of grace, energy, and color. That is curious. And now we've got Rasputin as a friend, Lygia, which is his sister, father, and me. That's cool. I like that. And obviously all the letters and the newspapers that we're going to find, all the different locations we find, and then... oh, factions. Oh, hell yeah, there's a skill tree? There's a skill tree. So we've got one in heart. Mind. All right. So we don't have any, which is kind of cool. And then we obviously have 3 more or 3 other. Really? The bond. Ah. All right. Shovel. The shovel still showed traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil and... Okay, so let's draw a conclusion. The coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and he dreams of a moment to rest. I can relieve his suffering. Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Make the coachman's fatigue go away.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Oh, that's awful. Alright, let's go check this out. Wrong way. Hey, buddy.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
Okay, what are you doing
When I
here?
heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafiets.
Ask about the woman and the ill fortune hanging over the village.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
Ask about the district elder's death.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a salutor.
What do you mean?
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you.
Thank you.
Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Alright, is there anything that I can see around here?
So that's how you want to play.
Curious. Okay. And I'm just making sure we're having a look around properly. Oh, we can't go up there. Alright. Alright. The burned homestead. Let's go. I'm curious as to what's going on.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Fear has embedded itself into the fabric of the doorframe. Fear of flames and the trepidation of losing a loved one.
A horrible death.
Place of death. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors was enlarged, but it was accurate. Life left the body, the heart went into spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Alright. So it was a murder. He didn't just... Curious.
What do you expect to find in this place? The fire was almost a year ago.
Time doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever's carrying the flaw that lured the salutor here.
I see. I thought I could be helpful to you, but I don't really understand what you're telling me.
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left on human souls. They form under the influence of tragic events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer. People have always taken salutors to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a salutor. They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the salutor. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a salutor. I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about you? Do you have a flaw?
I bear the flaw of pride.
I wouldn't have guessed.
And now? Thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the salutors hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second salutor. I need to look around this place a little more.
I won't stop you.
Nice.
I felt something. Where is it? Something is off.
Alright, so a charred old trouser belt with a heavy metal buckle. Okay. Here it is.
True fear.
Charred rag doll. It appears old. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are the varnish of an old child painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, young woman's dread. They form cocoons, smelling the turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. The trace is certain it's Vesna. So that was the lady we picked the apple from.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. When mother gave birth to the floor that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Vesna's trace, the same trace can be felt on the rag doll. So Vesna smells of fear, her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling, her fingers are stiff from anxiety, and her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. I may be able to find her home and discover what is left behind her jittery condition. Now, what I'm really liking about this so far is, I mean, if we didn't speak to her, like, that was by chance. I just chatted to her. Like, loads of other players will play this quite differently. And this has just helped us. So, yeah.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Say yes, and you can do it again. Proud answer. It's not only draws from your pride's level, but also feeds it even more. Say it wasn't us.
No, it must have been someone who looked like me.
Touch not on.
Doesn't matter. At worst, we'll get the boots off your corpse.
Oh.
There's somewhere else you have to get my boot out of.
And this dude is just like, there. Oh my god, this is gonna be a tough one. Okay, let's improve. So do we have any... Alright, so there's more. So we can actually gamble. Relaxation. Alright, I have no idea what I did there. And we can also... Many people have flaws, but only thaumaturges are aware of their existence. These are blemishes on a personality created by a result of turbulent experiences. They attract salutors and allow young thaumaturges to make a pact with their first salutor. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course, really, of other events. Okay, so we need to kind of give into it. Ooh. Bloody penance, eerie. Okay. And then this would be our guy. Like, I'm not sure how many points we actually have. Or how we can reset them. Because that would have been cool if we had actually not taken this one. Oh, we can. So which one's the bloody penance? Okay, cool. Well, let's see if there's any more points we can do. Strong attack. Okay. I have no idea what we've done, but let's do this. Let's start the fight. Alright, so now we've got more different thingamajigs. Oh, this is good. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must always take away their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than the other skills allow. Okay. Inflicts damage, diversion, reduces focus. And then... reduces focus, removes all negatives. He's got 29. Restores your health by 0 points. Oh, I can't do that one. Salutor actually fights. Strong attack opportunity. Focus, okay. So let's go beat you. Nice. Actually. Okay, let's reduce his focus and then... I like how the moves are up here. Another damaging blow. Come, buddy. Let's whoop some honey. That's 11 points. It's not a bad fight.
Are you alright, sir?
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
This is so cool. Alright, and this is where I'm going to call it. We'll go back to the village in the next episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's always fantastic spending time with you and recording this, but I'm enjoying this game so far. It's really good. It's so much to investigate, so much to explore, and I'm sure there's so much storyline to it. Alright guys, as always, please take it easy wherever you are. Peace and love. Mon out.